Okay, so here we go.
Chimp story.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
One of the best stories since coming to satellite radio.
People just don't realize that animals are fucking animals. They're just animals. And chimps, no matter how adorable they are on TV, whether you were watching them years ago on Ed Sullivan doing little backflips, or you watch them on the nature shows and the camera. Yeah, you ever see the one where they put the camera on the ground and the little chimp goes right up to the lens and his eyes get real big over by the camera lens. He pulls away. He's very curious. Oh, it's adorable. But they are wild animals with a strength you cannot even imagine. When you're getting limbs ripped off with just their hands, that they could grab your ankle and your foot and pull, and your foot comes right off your ankle.
And I can't lie to you. I'm a big. I think you know this. But I'm a big animal guy. Like
You love
animals.
Yeah.
And I love when they do things like that.
I can't get enough.
I love when they attack.
Even after at stake of their own lives.
Yeah.
Because people are now like, this guy is now going to be Mr. You know, something has to be done with chimpanzees. You know? And it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some shark bites your leg off. It's like, it is what it is. It's a shark. It just doesn't
you
have
make a great point, too, because like, when a shark does that, their first thought is we got to find the shark and kill it.
Destroy the shark. It is what
Or the mountain lions that take the hiker out They're just doing what they're supposed
That's
to do
like
on this
you-
earth.
They're doing their
Yeah.
job.
Now as humans, we're like, well, this mountain lion obviously is crazy. We got to go find it and shoot it.
Imagine you're sitting down for a burger somewhere, you're eating, you're dabbing your ketchup off of your mouth with a napkin, and a cow just unloads on your head with a rifle because you're fucking eating. You're like, what the fuck? What? I'm eating.
That just
I'm being
kills
a
me,
human.
man.
We are so fucking pompous. Even better, the zoo shit. When you're stupid enough to reach your arm into the panda cage and the panda now rips off your arm or whatever,
But
it
they're
attempts to kill you.
adorable, the pandas.
And they rescue you, but now they got to kill the panda. Obviously, the panda was crazy.
Yeah, the panda's out of control. The elephant that just...
Why wouldn't they just make
that goes bullshit, knocks the friggin' gates down. I love when they put the elephants in these big cages with those huge wooden gates and shut it. And the elephant at any time is looking, going, I could knock through that in a second. And right when I'm pissed off, that's what I'm going to do. And then one guy will do something like take the whip to a kneecap, trying to get him to kneel, and the elephant doesn't want to.
Yeah.
And then he does it one time too many.
Yeah.
Boom, over Johnny. Through the fence. He's going through a fucking mini-mart. He's in the parking lot throwing children in the air.
You ever touch a horse? You just put your hand on the power of a horse.
Yeah.
People
You
kill
feel
me
that
with
muscle.
the disrespect they have for animals, man. And when they do things like this, it's like, God bless you.
And it's great, you know, you kill the animal for doing what animals are supposed to do, especially, like we said, the elephant and in the zoo environment. But then, as humans, there's a horrific murder, some small kid.
Yeah.
You get the guy.
Gets a lawyer,
We don't
talks
kill
about
him.
his upbringing,
We don't kill
what
him.
happened to him,
Why don't we
why
get to
he
kill
did
him?
this. It was self-defense. It
Right.
was raped when a kid.
And it's
he was
worse
this,
when
that.
we do
Right.
it because there's thought process
Right.
behind.
Right.
But
Right.
but
It's not just like, your food, I'm going to eat you.
But a stupid visitor at the zoo is poking a panda, so the panda, you know, gets revenge. Oh, we got it. Obviously, we got to kill the
Gotta
panda.
kill him. He's insane.
I love when this happens.
Yeah.
I just
It
love...
makes me laugh every time when I see that shit on the news.
I tell you, I daydream all the time about clubbing a baby seal clubber. Just
A baby seal clubber.
Just clubbing the baby seal clubber, and I would love to do it.
I want to know what kind of guy can do that job.
Do that.
Can do that job. I don't care how hardcore you are. To take a club, and have you ever seen their
Those
little
seals,
adorable face?
It
is about the cutest thing.
Anthony face.
They got their little eyes going blink, blink. Between a
Those
baby
little Anthony
seal,
eyes.
I would say between a baby seal and a little puggle, a baby seal, the cutest, most adorable thing. There is nothing cuter than a little baby seal on the ice. They look up at you, whiskers are twitching. Look at the picture of them. It's adorable.
How can you do that?
And you're taking a club and bashing them over
just
the head.
before you take the bat to the head, you see the little thing
The
going
little
blink,
face.
blink.
And don't get me wrong, I don't care how many are left. I don't care if it's like, do you know we shouldn't club them because they're almost extinct, or you can get a synthetic fiber that feels like that. It has nothing to do with that with me. It's just that he's cute as a little bug's ear.
Just to smash him in the head. And
Look at his eyes.
And I go, look at that little Anthony face. It's like, you know what it is?
If I was a
Can't
Mexican, I'd try to take him
can't
to
you-
the bushes.
Can't you put chloroform on his face?
Something.
Can't you
Chloroform him.
Can't you just...
You know, he's so cute, you could probably just sing him a lullaby, and he'd go right to sleep.
How can you do that?
I don't know.
Adorable.
I don't know.
I couldn't even club a rhinoceros. It's like,
And a big ugly rhino.
like he just goes, ow!
You'd wind up, hit him once, he'd be all hurt, and you'd be, oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rhino.
I'm
If you hit the
sorry.
Rhino, he just goes,
Oh,
what's
why?
that all about?
Why?
Listen to this guy from Tennessee. Tim?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, back in the 40s, in the town where I live at, they had a elephant that went crazy during a circus and killed like 5 people. They hanged the elephant from a train crane because it was the only thing big enough that they could use to kill the elephant.
Yeah, they gave him a hanging. They hung him.
They hung that boy.
I did hear about this. I don't remember. What? It wasn't Jumbo, was it?
No, it was called Murderous Mary was her name.
Ain't that a guy?
Murderous Mary.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, there's a picture that Eric found of a guy getting ready to club a seal.
Don't show me
What
that,
is that
man.
guy thinking?
Don't show me that.
Does he go home and take his
I
kids
can't
to
even
soccer
look.
practice?
I can't even look.
It's looking up at him. It's talking to him.
I've been alive for 35
blink,
years, and I'm going
blink.
to tell you something. Remember that show that used to come on, Those Amazing Animals?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
it's the number one thing that's bothered me in my entire. I don't have visions of things that's left in my head except for that.
Those amazing
and
animals.
what bothered me was not only that, is that the mother seals scream
Yes.
when
they
that's
do.
happening, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's get
It
to the
is
chimp.
one of the
I would
worst
love
things.
to club a dude.
Well, here's a little payback from the animal world.
God bless this
It's
monkey.
the guy. What show is this on?
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. He was sitting there. They're interviewing him for the first time, I guess, live.
Thank you,
Oh,
Chimp.
it's just the cutest thing. Look at that little head. You just want to take your index finger, go under his chin, and scratch it. Because you know the eyes would shut halfway, and its nose would twitch.
I hope the other monkeys every time they just do this in solidarity.
Put the fist in the air.
During monkey feeding time, they just do the
yeah.
1972 Olympic fist.
Rip your balls off too, motherfucker.
All right, feeding time. Fuck you.
Chimp power.
Chimp power, baby.
So here's the story. We got to get into this because the audio is really good.
Yeah.
What is the story? They used to
own a chimp.
own this chimp, right?
Not the same chimp that attacked him.
Oh, really?
No, they owned another chimp. The chimp got a little rambunctious around the house once it grew up, got a little violent, so they took it to this chimp preserve,
Or
place where you could
the
take
chimp
the
farm.
chimp. The chimp farm. Well, on this chimp's birthday, they visit the chimp and whatever. So on this chimp's birthday, they brought the chimp a birthday cake. So they go into the enclosure to give their chimp the birthday cake. There's other chimps in there that are a little pissed off, I guess, that they're bringing this chimp the birthday cake. Run over, bite the woman's finger off. They bit her finger off. And then proceeded to attack the guy, ripping apart his face, his testicles. They ripped off his
soft,
testicles.
meaty testicles.
His soft, meaty testes were ripped from his body. And his foot. They ripped his foot
I
off.
thought they went after his fingers one at a time, too.
They were biting off his thumb.
Yeah.
That was just like the major things, was his face, his balls, and his foot. But his entire body was chewed. His butt, they rolled him over and started eating his ass. These chimps, insane. They just...
The chimp tossed the salad?
They tossed the salad. They started eating his ass.
Woo!
And they finally got him away from him.
Like eating it, literally, not licking as we call it eating, but
taking like his buttocks, his cheeks,
A
and
chunk.
biting chunks out of his ass cheeks.
And now the chimp is being represented by a Jewish lawyer.
Oh, shit.
He was indeed hungry.
He was sick when he was offered the birthday cake. Champ, what did you say?
Did he offer you any of this delicious birthday cake? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you heard him say no.
I said,
All right, here we go. Audio.
that's a bad motherfucking chimp.
Yeah.
Here's some of the backstory, and then we get the audio of the guy, the survivor.
Tony, we're going to turn next to the California man who was savagely attacked by the animals he loves, chimpanzees. It is the first time that St. James Davis has actually been able to speak because he had a 6-month hospital stay and more than 24 operations.
Oh.
St. James Davis and his wife became well known after adopting and raising a chimp in their home named Mo. But when they went to celebrate Mo's 39th birthday at an animal sanctuary last year, well, it was a terrible scene.
Yeah, it was.
Mo, Larry and Curly jumped in on the attack.
Well, here they describe the attack.
Why you? I hear he was poked in the eyes with the chimp's fingers. And then he should have put the palm of his hand up against the bridge of his nose to stop the attack.
Do you think it was all fury, or at some point the chimp was like, oh, what are we going to do to this nigga next? Let's chew his ass. I'm going to chew his ass out. And this guy's in pain, or it's just pure fury?
It is just this animal instinct. For something clicked in this chimp where that guy was a threat to the chimp. In some way, shape, or form. Sexually, a threat to his superiority among the other chimps. There's something that kicks into that chimp mind, and there's no sitting him down and going, dude, The chicks are yours, man. Take the cake. I'm leaving. I'm getting in the car. And the chimp is sitting there going, shaking his head. Oh, okay.
Real Greystoke shit going
That
on.
shit is so primal and goes back so far behind before we were even rolling out of caves. That shit was there.
This goes deep into the DNA.
There's no reasoning.
We haven't even discovered that part of the DNA yet.
Dude, there's plenty of girls in
Dude, hey, no, I understand. They're your chimp girls. I'm not here for the chimp girls. Oh, okay.
All right.
Then we're cool.
I'm diabetic anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep the cake.
Keep the cake.
Baby.
All right, here we go. They describe the attack. Do they describe the eating of the balls on Good Morning America?
We'll have to say. It's a little risque.
Last March, a visit on Moe's birthday took a violent and tragic turn when two chimpanzees in nearby cages attacked St. James, mauling his body and face, nearly killing him. After months of intensive care, including an induced coma to help him heal, St. James finally returned home, disfigured but not disheartened from his lifelong love for Moe.
Boring.
Lifelong
Mauled
love
his face.
for Moe.
Mauled his face and his body. They don't talk about the eating of the ass.
No, he's ripping off of his balls.
He ripped his
balls off, ripped his foot off, and ate his ass.
They have to clean it up for Middle America.
But you know what? He had to. At some point, he had to be unconscious when this monkey just kept ravaging.
From what I heard, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He was trying to fight it off. His wife was also trying to fight it off, and she lost a finger.
After the fact,
fight.
I'll beat a monkey's ass. I don't give a fuck. A goddamn chimp.
After the fact, they
are some powerful motherfuckers, man.
After the fact, they put him in a coma so he could heal. That's how much pain he was in.
Oh, they induced a coma.
So he could heal.
So he could lay there without having to think that a chimp just bit his balls off.
So they could take.
I'd be yelling for a coma.
So they could take shoulder meat off and now sew it back to where his
patches.
The asshole protection. The part of your cheek that protects your
asshole. They had to seal it up with his shoulder. They had to take some fucking Teflon balls and shove him in, make a sack out of his chin, like that fucking shit that hangs down when you're an old man from your chin. He grows whisker hair on his ball sack now. They just like Frankensteining him together.
He doesn't have any more of the skin that tightens up the balloon.
When he gets scared?
He took his balloon knot, so it's just
it just ate all that ass. It's just whole and flatness. It's like when he sits in a chair, his asshole is directly like.
Oh my God!
So let's hear from the guy. Here we go. The interview.
And so we turn to St. James Davis and his wife LaDonna. They're joined by their lawyer, Gloria Allred. And we want to warn you that St. James' description of the attack is very, very graphic. He's wearing a mask because, among other things, the chimpanzees who attacked him tore the nose right off his face.
And his nose.
Do you think you were going to die in all this?
I really did. I can remember Donna laying on... I don't know if she forced the chimp off of me, but I knew they shot the chimp and he fell on me, and I could feel LaDonna grabbing me, that it wasn't the chimp. I was trying to protect my head, too, and
that didn't work.
LaDonna just kept saying, please don't die on me, please don't die on me.
You remember that?
I remember that, but I just couldn't answer her at the time. I tried to talk. That was one of the hardest things in the hospital. I couldn't talk. Even the helicopter ride, they thought, take him to the coroner's office. A couple other hospitals refused to take care of me or thought I was too far gone. And if they did fix me with the head bleed into the skull injury, they figured I'd be a vegetable anyway.
Wow. Whoa.
Wow. A lawyer.
Ripped his nose off. Than brought up a good point. He saw the video, and you could hear the guy's voice. He sounds like that guy from the original Star Wars in the cantina. My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you. I have the death sentence in 5 sectors. The guy that gets his arm cut off by Obi-Wan. His nose is pushed aside. Kind of looks and sounds like that guy. Oh, who's this anorexic chick?
No, we were talking about this yesterday. The Insider with the anorexic chicks from overseas.
Oh, the anorexic twins?
Yeah, they weigh like 45 pounds each. Wow. They are skin and bones under that sweater.
People are just fucked up.
This is all the rage on the inside.
I would club them.
Yeah. Yeah, them I would club without even blinking an eye. But that little
No
seal.
asshole. I wonder if the other chimps are gonna go like, because they going to court.
Yeah.
He's suing. He's gonna put the chimp in a suit, and all the chimps are gonna try to coerce the witnesses. Hey, look.
Oh man, he's got
Like your balls?
He's got to get something for that.
Ask your wife if she likes her vagina, because she could use it too. You go,
I usually don't support the lawyers, but man, when you get that damage done to you, at least I don't know.
Who
What do
are
you
you
sue? The
suing?
monkey
Who
farm?
knows?
The
are
monkey
you
farm?
suing?
It's
Nature?
your fucking monkey we're bringing the cake to.
Listen, the first lawsuit against God.
Yeah, sue nature.
I'm suing evolution.
Yeah.
Here's more of the interview.
Good.
As this happened, you say you can remember it blow by blow.
Yeah.
Did it feel like it went by in an instant, or did time stop and just go very
hour.
slowly?
Well, like a professional fighter, they get a stool after about 3 minutes to sit on or a rest or a break time. This went on for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and I was so tired, and I was in so much pain, but I had to keep fighting. I kept telling Donna to get out of there or turn the water hose on them, and I never heard a response out of her, and this one with the 2x6 was just pounding the daylights out of me. And
A 2x6?
a couple times I'd put my arm up and he'd hit my arm, or he'd hit my neck or back. It was just very excruciating pain.
Dude, he was beating him with a fucking board?
A 2x6?
He picked up a 2x6? Is that what he said?
Rage.
He goes, this one with the 2x6.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the ape.
No, it sounds like
Some kind of chimp.
there might have been some kind of enclosure that they were able to grab a board from. That is fascinating that they picked up and used a simple tool.
Did you hear the question? Like, was it how fast was it going?
Yeah.
It's like
Is it over in an instant?
It was going like this way. He was chewing his asshole out.
Get the hose. Get the hose. He's eating my ass.
Oh, that's slow motion.
That's slow motion
It
shit.
took 3 minutes to say "hole" and my ass.
Well, it's been 10 seconds, but at least I still have my balls. Oh, no.
At least I still have my ball.
Imagine.
Well, 8 minutes in.
That's an eternity.
Are you
At least I
thinking
still
that?
have my
Are you thinking that in that
balls.
situation?
You gotta be
Are you thinking
thinking.
what body parts you still have?
Dude, you
I think
gotta
the
be.
adrenaline-
And are you watching?
Trying to live is like.
Are you watching the chimp eat
Eat your balls in your ass.
eating the nose they pulled off your face?
You would think, right, that the chimp would do, like, if the chimp eats your asshole,
Yeah.
that the anger you would have would make the chimp go, you know what, I did go too far. Would you
Yeah,
just
this
go,
might be too far.
Hold on. Okay, this has been fun. Did you just chew my asshole out?
Yeah.
Hold up. You just chew my asshole out, right? And the chimp goes, oh man, I'm sorry about that. Like Hulkster, you ever see Hulk Hogan when he's getting beat up, and he just goes,
Starts going, shaking. Yeah, no matter how hard he's getting hit, he gets up. He's like,
You would figure you would get as much anger as the chimp without your asshole.
Right.
Nigga, I know you done just eat my
As you're
motherfucking
eating my
asshole.
ass.
Hold my shit, babe. No, put the hose down.
Yeah.
The chimp's
Because
like,
now I'm pissed. Yeah, like the animals can sense fear and things like that. Can't they sense you're fucking pissed that you're getting your ass eaten by this guy? And like sit back and go, all right, maybe. Yeah, I took it too far.
Yeah.
And not just go, all right, let me grab his balls. I'm going to rip those off. And his foot and his nose.
Let's go to Mike from New York. Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Some people call it a chimpanzee. I call it a monkey. Punching out.
You can punch out. You are in
People
a
ain't
ditch.
lying.
You are in a ditch full of burning jet fuel, my friend. That was a crash landing.
Oh, God.
Wow. Let's say hi to David in Ohio. David?
Hey, he certainly sounded like him. I was wondering if he looked like the guy from Hannibal that was
Put the lotion
on Hannibal Lecter's head.
Oh, the guy after
lotion in the
he
bag?
ate his face when he was in the
Yeah.
jail cell and he like tore his face off so he could use it as a mask?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably did.
Here we go. More of the interview.
So since March 3rd, how many surgeries?
28.
28.
I've been through 28, and I roughly guess it's probably another 20 to go.
Mostly skin.
26 of them have been asshole surgery. Oh. One face, one ball, and 26 asshole surgery.
They're trying to reconstruct his asshole.
Call in an asshole specialist from Sweden.
Oh.
Colin Fruit Gang Huckelman. He's a professional chimpanzee asshole.
We're bringing in our best ass man. We're flying him in.
Oh, this is a case I have never seen before. Did a chimpanzee eat your asshole? Very interesting case we must solve.
Calling the asshole specialist.
If I did not know any better, I would think an ape had eaten your asshole.
28 did, you motherfucker. 28 surgeries, 20 to go.
20 more surgeries. We got 2 more balls and 62 more asshole ones.
Oh.
Your asshole be fixed right up.
They're just ravaging this guy like a junkyard Buick, trying to find a fender here and
There'll be a time where he goes, listen, fuck it, keep my asshole the same. Just leave it alone. You know what? I'll take plastic surgery. Just fix my face up.
just fucking using shoulder blades for his ass cheeks.
Reconstruction. Bionic asshole
How
surgery.
many parts can they get?
Probably another 20 to go.
Mostly skin grafts so far?
Yeah, they done mostly off my legs and my side.
And then prosthetically they have to rebuild a nose for you?
Yeah, I don't have a nose. Can't do Eskimo kissing.
Oh my God!
That's a joke, but not a joke.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. He's trying to be funny.
Can't do Eskimo kissing.
He wants to keep this guy like so emotionally in the gutter for this interview.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do Eskimo because the guy should have said,
Yeah, but he goes, that's a joke, but not a joke because you really don't have a fucking nose, and I'll remind you at every turn.
And you can't do the bump either. Fucking dick. The guy's trying to like cheer himself up.
Yeah.
Would you stay with your wife if she had an asshole chewed out? And wait a minute, when she stayed with you, like, you couldn't hit her with the goddamn hose?
I know. The wife was probably just doing nothing.
Get this monkey off me!
Or maybe she was getting some payback from their relationship. Yeah, I'm going to get the hose.
I'm going to get the hose. Chew his asshole out. Chew his asshole out. Come on, Schnookums.
We have one more clip.
Now, you've got all these surgeries, St. James, to go through still. You have a lot of nursing care to go through, and yet you feel no bitterness toward these animals.
Well,
Little.
I know they had to shoot them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been alive.
I should point out Mo was not part of this attack, right, LaDonna?
No, and I only got one glimpse of him as I was going to the dirt to fall, and I rolled it. I looked directly at Mo, and he was scared to death. I don't think he realized what was
Thanks for
even
the help,
happening.
Mo.
I would suspect, though, St. James, it would be awfully hard to go back to the scene where you got so viciously attacked.
I really don't want to go back to the scene. I'd like to have him maybe put elsewhere. I would feel a lot better if we could be together again. I doubt if he even knows if I'm still alive.
But we're hoping that they're going to be able
Like
to
the
see him.
chimp
Is that
We're
Menino?
working on that.
You get impatient, I know, but all good things in time.
Yeah.
You take care. All the best to you. LaDonna, thanks. Gloria, thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Don't let the doorknob hit you.
All right, next.
You're chewed up.
Are you
ass.
serious, dude? It's like, and poor Mo, and you know what happened? Let me tell you, because I got a tank full of goddamn cichlids. Animals bitch other animals up. You
Yeah.
understand? Like some fish, they just, you know who the boss is. That poor Mo was sitting there like, if he could tell him, don't come in here, man.
He probably knew
Karma
beforehand.
is a dick.
Yeah, that
and
this
he's gonna
motherfucker
get
is gonna just eat your ass if you set foot in here.
Mo is bitched up. Mo's like,
Mo
hey
did
man,
nothing.
you know, don't come in here. Do not
Yeah.
come in here. Mo got like he wasn't in control in the house, and I bet you he could come back home now and be in control because
Yeah.
he dealt with the guy that chewed out his master's asshole.
Wow. They had to shoot him though.
And then now Mo's gonna attack him because he's gonna go Mo, and he's gonna go, who is this scary nigga?
Yeah, this guy.
You better get out of here with no asshole. Where's my daddy?
He had an ass.
My daddy had an asshole. Yeah, but Conga ate it. No way.
Oh boy, testicles, Mo. We're gonna eat some asshole. Hey Mo, come on over. Hey Mo looks scared.
Mo just sitting in the corner as Larry and Curly eat this guy's ass.
He's just in the fetal position in the corner of the cage. Yeah.
You grab his foot, I'm gonna bite his nose off.
Oh my God.
What an awful, awful thing to have happen.
I'm starting to feel the pain of that. It's just.
I know.
He had to get through the asshole protection meat. Like there's your
a lot of meat
butt cheek, but
protecting
there's asshole protection.
Yeah.
And then there's like he got to the asshole.
And the balls.
This guy must be an excruciating everything.
Every day.
Every day.
And how obscure is it? It's like, you know what? Hey man, yeah, I was a survivor of a terrorist attack, or I was tortured. But it's like, you know, it's so uncool to go, monkey.
Monkey
got
fucked me up.
So it's like you're that fucked up from a monkey attack, nigga.
Yeah.
What?
It's not like being in Afghanistan and you're shooting at some motherfuckers and they shoot back and clip you and you lose an arm or something.
Yeah.
And I took out 3 of them and we were, you know.
You should see them.
Yeah.
You can't even say you should see the monkey.
You should see the monkey, man.
No.
Fucking monkey kicked your ass and there's nothing you could do about it.
That monkey sitting around, well, he killed him, but he would have been sitting around eating a walnut. Other monkeys, they wouldn't even been going, man, that was some ill shit you did to that asshole.
No.
It was like,
business as usual.
You can brag about that. Yo, you went over that nigga. Man, what happened? Yo, man, you know, he came up in here, right? And then, you know, he just, you know, I didn't like the way he looked at me, so I'd pull his balls off, nigga.
They could have thrown him in Rikers and he'd have gotten off.
But that's a threat that if you made to somebody when you was getting ready to fight him, it would be so obscure, like, nigga, I'll chew your asshole out.
Rip your foot off your nose.
I'll take your balls off and chew your asshole out. You better shut your mouth.
Let's go to Dave in Massachusetts. Dave.
Ramon, get me an asshole. Punch it out.
All right. Hey, we should take a break, Anthony.
All right.
Before we go to break, one last thing. You know this arch enemy thing?
Oh.
The meeting with an arch enemy.
Arch enemy.
I'll play this audio that Tom came up with, and then I have an update, okay?
An update?
A very good update, yes. Your friends become your enemies, and your enemies become your friends. A lot of people talking.
Isn't it funny when you read the message board and the speculation thread, and they grab like a word that was said during a sentence and just run with it, and it's completely wrong.
BCN and
that is right. Love reading those.
And then we hate everyone that was at WAF. Jeremy. Tim Sabian and Jim Brewer used to be a great
taking a meeting with an arch enemy in the very near future. With an arch enemy.
You got to think they're going to help us eventually.
I believe this meeting will be going down in the very near future.
You're meeting with Mr. Pat Morita?
No joke. An arch enemy.
Goes down there flicking fucking towns.
Poof. That shit is insanity, man.
I was thinking about these national disasters the last couple days, and, you know, some people are like, yeah, I see, it's, you know, it's just attacking the poor people and, you know, the people that we don't really need on this earth, and, you know, New Orleans, look who they took out, blah, 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 blah. And I was thinking about that, like, that's pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, but rich people, they deal with different disasters.
Well, no, what it comes down to, though, with these natural disasters, a long, long time ago, our ancestors figured this shit out.
It was trial and error, and thank you.
Out. I bet you there was a time they tried to build a city in Tornado Alley and said, you know what, this shit ain't gonna work.
Nah.
This ain't working, so we're gonna move to a place that's a lot safer than this.
Then they tried down in New Orleans, and all of a sudden they get a flood from a hurricane.
And
say, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. We gotta stay away. Maybe we'll move a little further up the coast.
The educated people with the money figure this.
Let's face it, South Florida's not a whole bunch of poor people. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they get the hurricanes.
Yeah. The hurricanes are serious business.
But see, the whole Florida thing is a new phenomenon. I mean, with the old people moving down there.
Well, what, 30 years?
Not much much more than that, but I'm talking about this other shit. Our ancestors, people that we have no idea what their names are in our own families, figuring this stuff out. And
Fires, man. Fires always burning up some rich people, and mudslides is always it's rich people dealing with mudslides.
That's California. California with the earthquakes and the mudslides. There's really nowhere you can go. You might as well abandon the state.
Yeah, but then that comes down to people just saying, I know the risk, but man, look at the view. Fuck it. I'm gonna go for this. I'm talking about as a whole society.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they decided not to build New York City in the middle of Tornado Alley. They knew it just would never work.
New York City has a day after tomorrow coming very soon.
What?
One of those gigantic tidal waves is on the way here.
Ice Age tidal wave thing.
Shut up. As soon as the Canary Islands fall in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched that shit. It's on the way here, man.
The butterfly flaps his wings over Africa.
And the side of the Canary Mountains the Canary Islands are gonna fall in the ocean.
Make it a tsunami.
And it's gonna be a giant tsunami.
We even figured out all the risks a long time ago.
Yeah,
that may happen, but come on, stop.
And we're on the fault line.
Stop.
New York City's on the fault line.
Yeah, but those
113th and
When was the last time you
46 feet there's a fault line?
When was the last time you felt a shake, rattle, and roll?
Earthquake.
Every once in a while you wake up and say, "Hey, we had an earthquake last night." Really?
Did you feel it? No. Feel a thing.
Some dopey broad in the middle of some suburb felt it.
We got something natural, something coming. 18 feet of snow. Something delicious is gonna happen.
Unnatural.
Yeah,
shit.
but we figured it all out. We figured out the odds. We don't live in where it snows like a mother and all that.
And I'm happy about that.
A long time ago, we started paying attention, going, all right, well, wanted a little warmer.
We get fucking 767s. That's what we get.
But the weather was a lot different, man. There's a lot of things happening. Industry causes a lot of bad weather, man. Like
Yeah.
There's been 26 Category 12s since like August. There's only been one Category 5 ever before.
Can't that
the
shit
6
just
this year.
happen?
It just happened.
Can it just happen?
It's the
Do you know back in the 30s,
getting pissed off, man.
back in the 30s and 40s, this country was pumping out more goddamn coal. There was like a constant layer of smoke over the country. We've actually cleaned our shit up.
Yeah, and we really did.
Yeah. Back in the old days,
we just notice more now because of
20 smokestacks. When was the last time you drove around and just saw black smoke billowing out of smokestacks as like chang, chang as Model Ts are flying out of a factory? Chang, chang, chang.
Good point. We have cleaned up our shit pretty good. We're getting there.
Clean.
It's
clean that shit up.
It's this around the clock news and stuff. We're just paying more attention. Anthony brought up a good point a few weeks back, saying, "Hey, there was a time hurricanes and tornadoes and all this shit happened. You didn't have a warning, and you never even read
sitting
about
on the
it.
beach
You had
in
no
fucking
idea.
the Gulf, and all of a sudden, such a nice day, but some clouds are rolling in, and there's just swirling death a few miles off there. You think we should leave?
Hey,
we'll just get a little rain.
I think it'll get a little rain.
The ocean just sucked away for 6 miles.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna go shell collecting. I bet we get some good shells 6 miles out.
Oh, there's some fish laying right there. Bass, let's get some.
We're gonna eat good tonight.
Listen, I
want to go back in time and live where all this horrific shit was happening and you don't even have a clue. There must have been a time in
none.
In the land we're sitting on right now.
You know, just living our lives, and on the other side of the world, just millions of people are dying, and you would go through your entire life and have no fucking clue.
You know that there are people that no, it's not that people feel. There's people still living on the side of Mount Vesuvius. There's still people living in Pompeii or whatever the fuck. No one moved.
Yeah, but that was the first thing we figured out. Obviously, all right, we're not gonna build a city here. You know, it's trial and error. It's trial and error. That's why That's why a lot of these national disasters happen in the poor areas.
Because they're the people that moved in. Because they're the people that moved in.
I'm telling you. A Republican?
Why build a nice house in Tornado Alley when it's going to get destroyed, when you can just wheel your trailer home in?
Someone fires every week where rich people live.
Where's that?
Someone in the back.
Colorado woods. The
big fires that burned down all those houses.
All those rich white people's homes.
Yeah.
Because that's, you know, no, he doesn't have a point.
That's Mother Nature?
Yeah, but then there's also people that are just stubborn in general. I'm talking about as a group. We figure this shit out. There'll always be the stubborn people going, fuck that, I'm building my, you know, a multi-million-dollar house in the middle of Tornado Alley.
When was the last time you saw a major city consumed by a forest fire?
See, that's what I'm saying.
You know, that shit don't happen because they say we're not going to build it there because that's where the fires happen. But you'll get like, I'm going to build my mansion right here on this hill.
Right. So what made the people build New Orleans where they built it? Black people didn't build New Orleans, but you know.
It was a great port city. So wherever the port cities were, that's where cities would pop up. But to not just make it a port city and then build around it, live there, people should have stayed fucking back. Stayed back. Let the railroads go in, pick up your goods, and take them to where the water doesn't come up every so often.
Those Ohio floods that happen twice a goddamn year, those aren't a bunch of poor people. I don't think that. My point is,
it's Ohio.
It's Mother Nature. It makes decisions. This city has got something coming.
No, but
you think it does?
You look at
75 feet of snow.
They got the map of America right there.
Yeah.
You know where the shit is most likely to happen. And our ancestors figured that out a long time ago and moved out of those areas. The rich and the
one is coming
more fortunate.
Forever.
California.
In California.
Yeah, the big one.
They keep warning us. It's like, hey, we don't know when, but the big one is coming. There's an asteroid with our name on it somewhere.
Well, the asteroid, we're all fucked. Then we're all doomed.
When it happens because this planet gets bombarded every day with something from outer space. It's just a big block of cheese is about to hit.
Small enough, it burns up. We have our protection. But the big one, you just got to hope the Earth's turned a certain way. It's not on your house.
It happens to be
the
poor
other
people.
side of the
I
Earth.
feel bad.
It's just a thought I had.
But poor people, and you know,
I just thought the ancestors figured out the good areas to live in.
Poor white
moved
people.
out of these
poor white
areas.
people.
Poor white people.
Poor white people get the tornadoes. You never fucking see black people going, everything was just taken away in 1 second. All that.
New Orleans. When's the last time you could think of? And I'm not a history goddamn major, but when's the last time you heard of a bunch of black people really? We deal with violence most of the time, poor black people. But when's the last time you heard of poor black folks besides New Orleans dealing with some goddamn wind or some water?
You're right, or big snow, or
never.
You are absolutely right.
This is a poor white people problem.
They live in the urban areas, and like we were saying, it's been figured out where to put urban areas.
Why wouldn't they put if it's racism like that? Why wouldn't they make the biggest projects in Tornado Alley?
See?
Let them niggas deal with that wind.
Because we need to get our drugs, man. We don't want to travel too far.
Not only that, by the time we figured that shit out, you guys were already onto us. And we go, I'm not moving there.
You hunkies. There you go.
Trying to put us in the middle of the
tricky cracker wind. There you go. Doing what you do.
Let me tell you, this is a paradise, Tyrone. You're going to move into this place. It's going to be wonderful. Where is it? Kansas. It's in Kansas. And
just this luxury fucking apartment building.
Kansas.
Kansas, Kentucky, built a couple of them.
Yeah.
That's where them Jayhawks are, right? Oh, yeah, beautiful
Yeah,
Jayhawks.
you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Tyrone in Kansas. That shit it's amazing, man.
Wind kills white
Mother
people.
Nature, that's the arrogance, right? Right there, the arrogance. That's why people get their assholes eaten out. Is because there's nowhere you can go to stop the God's wrath.
No.
Nowhere.
There's no fixing it. Eventually, you're probably right. Eventually, New York will have some huge natural disaster.
Something nasty
but I think
to happen.
I think we're much more in danger of ourselves, technology, terrorism,
we're
things like that.
Oceanside City or something. Whatever the water. We're on the Atlantic, aren't we? Somewhere.
Yeah, but nothing happens here. There isn't this big fucking fault line running that's going to make a tsunami.
Yeah, Long Island's
the water isn't crazy. It's not.
And we got a bumper called Long Island.
Long Island, a little buffer there.
A little buffer.
That's nice.
Keeping everything.
Long Island.
You know.
Fuck it. What's really going to happen?
Exactly. It's just a stupid theory I'm working on.
Yeah, you keep working on that one.
Just poor people in dealing with this situation.
Yeah, I'm thinking the ancestors. We had all of America. We're like, all right,
covered wagons, settled down, built a little village.
Out, going, all right, let's build a town here. Oh fuck, there's too many tornadoes, so we'll move it a little further this way, a little further that way.
Like why Chicago? Because Chicago's in the Midwest with all that.
Yeah, but there's
horseshit.
It's another port city though, Chicago.
Chicago,
right on the lake.
What?
Right on the lake. A lot of commerce comes into Chicago on the lake.
On the lake?
The Great Lake.
There's a Great Lake.
But isn't only...
There were a lot of
There's no outlets. Is there an outlet for that lake?
You could get up into Canada. You could get out. Didn't Lewis and Clark find a way? Or that other two guys?
I don't know. The lakes they're massive, man. And there were a lot of
Henry Hudson.
There were a lot of cities on the lake, and now they're not rebuilding those areas anymore because they don't want to live there.
Where's that?
Like Buffalo.
Oh,
has its problems.
Well, see, now that's a stupid city. That's the dumbest city in the United States.
They had a lot of industry up and down.
I'll say it.
Up
Buffalo.
and down the coast to the right. That lake there.
That is somewhere that
Buffalo the dumbest city?
Years ago, when Opie was talking about when we would trial and error, you set up a little village. If it lasts, it builds. It gets bigger and bigger. If it gets blown away or frozen over or something, you move on. You go somewhere else. Buffalo, for some reason, decided, hey, this place is a fucking freezer, but let's stay here. And every year they get snowed in to where, you walk down the sidewalks and the snow is over your head, right?
Yeah. I spent like 3 winters there.
There's no reason
gotta be snowing
to have a major city in that kind of cold. But God bless them.
Wow,
sit there watching
they just knew where to build them. Like they built them there and they said, oh shit, this is
how many
towns?
How many of these like booming fucking honky tonk piano playing saloon places just blew away?
Yeah,
but
like,
then
this is great.
Who was alive to go? Maybe we should. Listen to me. It would take too many years for trial and error to go.
Couple of hundred.
You know what? That's where the Doppler comes in. That's where you go. Oh, that people move now. They didn't move then. They stayed.
No, I think their town blew away and they said, "Fuck this!
And the architect
Pack up
died.
the wagon. Yeah. We're going."
Yeah, we're gonna.
And then they'd hook up somewhere else.
We're gonna move to higher ground or what have
they talk to some people and go, "Did your town ever blow away here?" And they go, "No." All right, we'll build.
Then they lick their index finger and go, "Okay, this feels okay here. All right,
the finger 5,000.
The finger 5,000.
This took hundreds of years, and I think we're still trying to figure that out.
Still trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Definitely.
Now we get hit by those 100, 200-year storm things that happen and go, see, we didn't know.
Arizona's becoming the new rage for the old people, right? Maybe
because of no pollen but it's 112
all the old people said. All the old people said, "Fuck, we could get around America a lot faster. Let's move south and live in Florida." Right, but now maybe they're starting to figure out it wasn't the greatest idea after all, and now they're trying out Arizona. It's happening as we speak.
It's 10,000 degrees. People, you can't escape it.
It's happening as we speak, but in general, I think our ancestors figured this shit out.
I like dealing with the snow. I'll take the snow. I feel comfortable that even if there's some evil snowstorm, that we could still make it.
You've been to L.A.? They don't have a lot of large buildings.
Well, because of the earthquakes, man.
Yeah. Well, there was a time they were building large buildings. And they kept being knocked down, saying,
like
what the fuck are we doing?
San Francisco had to be knocked down a few times before they realized you can't just
But why didn't they realize get out of there? See, that's going to your thing.
Okay, I think
why not? Let's get the hell out of here.
It was later on, and they started looking at it and going, this is a great place. We can beat this shit.
Yeah.
Now let's start putting shock absorbers in the building.
We are pompous
and stuff. We can beat this shit.
We can beat this shit. Yeah. So we'll just build shorter buildings.
Shorter buildings.
And that's our problem. We can beat this. Just might as well just live as best you can.
When everyone jokes about Tornado Alley and, why don't they leave, it's just poor people. They're just...
that can't just go.
Where else are they going to go?
That's what they got. That's it for them.
You just can't just get up and go when you're poor. And if you don't have a big extended family somewhere, where are you going to go? I'm just, you know what? I think I'm going to go on to New York. Let's rustle up the horses and ride out of...
Jed, pack up the car. We're going to New York.
What businessman that owns a big company is going to take the chance to build like a huge Walmart in the middle of Tornado Alley? Seriously.
Well, there are a few of those, but...
Well, you think, okay, let's take it when they finish building the new World Trade Center, right?
Yeah.
Are business people going to still rent office space in there?
Yeah, because just like San Francisco thought they had the earthquakes figured out and fixed it, we can fix it.
Yeah.
Now we got defenses in place. Odds are it's going to be very hard for them to get a hold of a few fucking passenger jet airlines these days. Very hard for them to pull that off again. That's a one-time deal.
Let's say hi to Jim in Colorado. Jim?
Oh, hey, how's it going there? I was just calling to say that most of our cities and stuff like Boston and Chicago were Indian villages.
Yeah, the Indians
and they've been here for quite some time.
They had a few hundred years themselves to figure out where to live.
Yeah.
That's right. And then we killed them with...
Killed those motherfuckers.
I'm glad he said that. That's funny. Well, we murdered them all, took their land, because they said, damn, these Indians are living pretty damn good.
They did all the work for us, and then we swept in and said, this is a good place to live.
Don't build here. Winter, no buffalo come. No, build 'em here. Big wind sent down to destroy planes. We live... Oh, so you're saying here's cool? Yes, here, good place. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
You know something? That's actually genius, man. Anything that makes sense to me, man. That makes a lot of sense. The Indians came. They were here. How long you been here?
Many moons.
Many moon. And it's like, all right, nice talking to you. Here's some liquor and some corn.
Anything bad happen here? No, but last village, big spinning wind god come. Take village away. Spinning wind god. Okay, we don't live where spinning wind god is.
Right. I gave my daughter last month. Me give daughter last month. Still spinning wind god.
Spinning wind god. Then we move further, so more warmth, and we go to water. But then big spinning water god come and take village away. Oh, the spinning water god. I don't like the sound of him. Where else he go?
I like the sound of him.
Went west, further toward where sun set 'em, and then. Big shaky god, shake our village down.
I'm glad you're seeing it my way finally.
But the Indians,
there's some logic in this.
That's okay.
There's some logic in this.
I'll go with that because at least it gives the Indians I like a story that makes white people the villain.
The bad guy.
Opie's story, white people was like, hey man, we came here and we were building. That is what we did. But it's like, okay, the Indian thing I can go with.
I said, like answer. I mean, a long time ago. I mean, Tornado Alley is not all of a sudden going to be the East Coast.
Big spinning wind.
Big spinning windom god. We absolutely, as white people, we're not the bad guys in that either. I gotta defend Whitey when it comes to the Indians and the United States of America. Patrice is looking at me like I'm insane.
How? You know what? That's so outrageous. Please defend slavery first.
First.
That's so outrageous that you would say we're not the bad guys in this?
I have to explain why.
That's why they own these casinos now.
That's why Lincoln was.
Yeah, I'll get it there. By the time I did ready to go, so.
Wasn't this, you know, I love black people?
Right.
Huh?
Opie is a Met fan.
Opie's big Met fan.
I'm an Islanders fan. Good morning.
I'm a Ranger fan.
How you doing, Patrice? Good to see you again.
Yeah, my baseball season's over too.
Ours aren't over. The Yankees aren't over.
Oh.
Oh, really?
How you doing?
Good thing you filled us in on that. That's our sports
You got
segment
all
of
new
the program.
interns. I don't know anybody here. What is it? Out with the old, in with the new, I guess, or what?
Out with the old.
What are you talking
I
about?
see you got all new
They've been here a
interns
year,
walking around.
these guys.
They weren't here last year when we were.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Hey, Sandy. Good morning.
Oh my God!
We've gone from one of the highlights of my life, winning the $100, to one of the things that I'm probably going to have nightmares about for the next 10 years.
Hey, Sandy, you look beautiful. Yeah. You look like a melted Barbie doll. Somebody dropped it.
want a
That
lap
doll baby
dance?
in the oven. Oh no!
You want a lap dance?
I tell you what, I'll give you $20 to give him a lap dance.
All right.
Wait, we got.
What about me? He liked me first.
All right, well,
Start singing.
but you know, Phil, she really doesn't have a lap anymore.
Patrice took the money. How are you?
Like you might not have a dick anymore.
Patrice took the money like Phil was talking to him.
Yeah, I know.
How are you?
I just won $100. I might as well invest 20 in good comedy.
Put it in here.
I'm
right,
hold
hold
on. I
on.
can't look.
God!
Thanks.
Put it in here. Go ahead.
I can't look. Don't look, Patrice.
That's why you
Wait,
never
Patrice,
put money in your
have
mouth.
you seen Twato yet?
No, because
Show him
You
Twato.
gotta look
I want
at
him
it.
to put his whole head in.
Hold on.
Bring your whole
Sandy,
head in.
show him that thing
Show
on
him
the
the
side
Twato.
of your
You gotta show
vagina.
Phil Gordon. He's a very famous poker
What is
player.
that, Phil?
I'm
What
not
is that?
sure.
Wait, did you see
something.
it?
Wait a minute, Phil. Use your poker face. I want to see. I want to see poker face. Here, take that. And I want to see.
I'm not going anywhere
give
near
me
that.
something. I haven't made $20 in a long time.
Give her the money.
Give her the money. $20.
Wait, did
Thank
you
you
show
very
You're
much.
Twato?
very welcome.
She's earned it, Sandy.
Pull
What are you
down, though.
doing? What are
Sandy,
you
you
doing?
got to show Twato for
Show
that,
Twato to
though.
Phil
Let's see
Gordon.
Twato.
My whole pussy's out, though. I'm not wearing under...
I have to look through it
Pull
like
it
a
down.
movie camera.
Pull it down.
Pull it down.
Pull it down further.
Twato, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
I'm very
my-
modest.
Wait, Robert Kelly's
Ah,
puking.
Oh, no. Come on. Oh, come on.
Wait, we like getting the puke sound on
Oh,
the.
look,
All right,
he's
he's
all
leaving the
red.
studio.
You know,
Oh,
he's not
my
kidding.
God.
He's really not kidding. He's
Oh.
all red.
We have a poker
this is
great
what
in
I'm-
here, one of my poker heroes, and
It smells
I'm
from vomit
embarrassed.
in here.
It's hairy as a.
Okay.
Did you show
But
Phil
the thing,
Gordon?
Sandy, you have to listen for a second.
Yeah.
Pull it down so we can see Twato.
Okay, guys,
Show
you
him
say
Twato. Show Twato.
I really didn't.
You
I
have
did
to.
bikini wax.
Just
and I-
show
I'm not
it.
sure my
I
book
get
publisher
it.
is going to appreciate this.
But probably not. But
It looks like a poker chip sticking out.
yeah,
It's the
show that
side of her
thing.
badge.
Just-
What is that? It looks
just
like
you.
an
I
ear.
just want to show you. Go ahead. You paid the $20. What about you?
That's great.
What about you? Paid the $20.
Can we go to the next segment?
Okay,
Are
another
there
$20.
commercial breaks?
We
Don't we have commercial breaks on this show?
satellite. There's never a commercial.
Wait, shh. Robert Kelly puking.
Oh, he's in the bathroom.
Here it is.
He gets disgusted.
That
He doesn't want.
thing is disgusting.
I can't listen to that.
Phil's out. Phil's folded. Phil has folded his hand.
I can't.
He's folded way too early, I
Please
think.
deal me out.
Yeah.
There's a big pot here.
Phil's deal.
All right, Phil's not even
Deal
looking
Phil
at
out.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah.
That's shot.
All right, Sandy, we've
All right,
had enough
Sandy.
of you. We'll get back to you and.
What about Scott?
Oh my
We don't want to
goodness.
lose Phil
yeah.
Gordon yet, so.
Wow.
Wow.
I might be joining your buddy in the bathroom.
Yeah, in the bathroom
That's just
puking.
the idea is shocking.
It's not. It's
For the
not
new
right
listener,
at all
she's got a
to-
genital wart. She says
I don't
it's
know what
something
it
else,
is.
and it looks like a poker. Wait.
Fucking memories. The grossest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That's Audio Robert in the bathroom.
Is he really tossing up?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Well, with him tossing in the background and washing off. Phil,
Yeah.
did you work for Lockheed or something?
I did very briefly, but I don't remember anything about that now.
You don't?
No. The
It's
Blue
all
Bunny
about
is,
poker now?
The Blue Bunny,
The Blue Bunny has
completely
ruined you?
erased that from my memory.
And I'm amazed at your ability with stats and percentages. You actually announced your own percentages at a table once when I was watching, and it was right on the money.
Yeah,
And
it's not as hard as you might think.
It isn't?
And everything, all the math that you need is a third grade education. And it's explained as clearly as I possibly can in the new book.
In your new book, and that's
which
titled...
I'm pimping again.
Phil Gordon's Little Green Book.
That's
that one